Hey everybody, and welcome out to the ClickFunnels Q&A webinar. My name is Mark Bangeter. I am your host, and today we're going to answer your questions that you have about ClickFunnels. I'm going to go ahead and get this started. First off, by going live on Facebook. Zoom doesn't let me go live until I am actually broadcasting the webinar, which means that I have started it. So we are going to go live on Facebook, on the ClickFunnels Facebook page, and that is going live right now. Once we're live there, I'll be posting the link in the Facebook group. So we are going live all over the place. And while we are waiting for that, go ahead and get your questions queued up in the Q&A module if you're here on Zoom. If you are watching on Facebook, go ahead and get your questions queued up in the comments section on the Facebook page. And we will go ahead and get started. Looks like we are live on Facebook. Let me just add this link to the ClickFunnels group here. All right, there we go. Live on Facebook, live on Zoom. All right, John has the first question here. He's saying, is there a way to change the default of friend where there is no name for the first name mail merge tag? So when you create an email, so let me just show everyone what we are talking about here. So let's just go ahead and edit this email. I'm not sure which one this one is, but let's go ahead and we're going to edit that. There's a whole list. There's a whole list of merge tags in the docs that you can use. If you go to docs.clickfunnels.com, you can search for merge tags. You'll be able to see those. So we type in first here, and that's going to populate with their first name. Now, if on your opt-in form you aren't collecting their first name or they don't put their first name in, it's going to automatically change to friend. And so John's question here is there a way to override and say something else instead of friend? Unfortunately, there isn't at this time. But I'm going to make a note about that here. Change default text for merge tag if blank. And then I can get that to our engineers as a request. I mean, you can also, you don't just have to say, first here. You can say, hey, first, comma, and then also update with their name, or in this case, friend, if you don't have the name. So unfortunately, there isn't a way to do that, but I'll bring that up to our engineers. Next question here, can I split test 3 different landing pages at the same time? No, actually, right now, you can only do 2 at a time. It actually used to be unlimited, and then we changed it where you could do 3 total, and then we actually changed it to where you can only do 2. So you do 2 at a time, and then declare a winner, and then you can split test again. I'm actually going to turn off the video here so that way it doesn't use up so much bandwidth on the internet here. Even though internet's high speed, just don't want any lag at all. Let's see, another question here in Facebook ads. What's the best choice for a webinar funnel? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you give me a little bit more context on your question there? John's asking, is the image selector in the email builder messed up, or is something on my end? I can't scroll and images are compressed. So when you add an image, and you go to select an image, yeah, they are. It's because it's a square thumbnail, and so it actually compresses all the images to a square. As far as scrolling, it's actually paginated. So you do previous and next, so you don't actually scroll. So you would just go to the next page of images. But yeah, any images that aren't square are going to look kind of skewed. But once you add them to the email, they will look just fine. You know, there won't be any issue with them at all. So yeah, see, this one looked kind of weird. Here is all compressed, but on the actual email, it's the right size. Donna is saying hello from Australia. Hello, Donna. It's probably really early there. It's got to be. Let's see. I don't see any other questions coming in yet. Oh, we got another one here. So, oh yeah, 6 a.m. in Australia. So after my funnel is ready, how do I link it to my Facebook ad? You are a freaking CF genius. Thank you for all your hard work. I didn't have to read that part, but I wanted to. Thank you for that. So in order to link your funnel to your Facebook ad, all you need, so when you set up your Facebook ads, you're just going to need to use the URL. So you just copy the URL right here and just add that for the URL in the Facebook ad. It'll ask you, what URL do you want to link to from your ad? You just copy this URL right here. If you want to change this, so like right here, it says squeeze page AKMLB. I can go to the publishing settings and I can change this to whatever I want, right? So like free book or whatever. If it's already taken though, it's going to add these extra characters because you have to have a unique page path. Sally's asking, I'm having trouble making my pages go live. What did I miss? So by default, your pages are actually live. So what part are you struggling with there? It could be just simply as, just copying a link and sharing that somewhere, putting in an ad, sharing it on Facebook. Because when you create a page, they're already live once you create them. If it's setting up your custom domain, we can walk you through that. Just kind of depends on what part you're stuck at. James is asking, since I'm new to ClickFunnels, should I focus on paid email lists or free email lists? What's the difference? What's the best way to build my list? I would say Dream 100. I don't on this call is more technical implementation type stuff in ClickFunnels, but I would recommend reading Russell's books, .com Secrets, Expert Secrets. He talks about Dream 100 in both of those books, and that's probably the best way to start with traffic, and it's essentially no cost. As far as email lists, you can do paid email lists like solo ads and things like that. I would never pay for an actual email list where someone says, hey, I'll sell you this email list, because you just don't know the quality of it. They didn't opt into your list. Another thing that a lot of people are doing is just Facebook ads. So, Sally, you were okay. So for custom domain, custom domains are actually changing. This isn't gonna be very helpful for you right now, but this change should be very soon, within the next couple of days. You'll be able to add a new domain simply by adding a CNAME or even just registering a domain through ClickFunnels. So that's going to be a new option. Or just add your own domain and add a CNAME record to your DNS settings. So for right now, though, in order to set up your domain, let me see if I'm able to because I have new features enabled in this account, even though they're not available to everyone yet. Yeah, it doesn't really look quite the same here, but this is kind of the domain setup that you're used to a little bit here. So if you do automatic setup or manual setup right now, you add your domain here, and then you would need to change your name servers to point to Cloudflare. And it's a little bit of a process. There are docs on this. And then once you've done that, you actually would go back to your funnel. And then in your funnel settings, you click on settings and you select the domain from the drop down here. So that's, I mean, there's a little bit of a process. And like I said, unfortunately, because this account has some of the new features, and those new features are going to be live within the next couple of days. And so it'll make the whole process a lot easier. But yeah, I would recommend going through, if you go to docs.clickfunnels.com, show you. You can find it fairly easily here, and then go down to custom domains, and then you want custom domain manual setup. That's the quickest way to get the domain set up, and it'll walk you through all these instructions. So right now there's like all these steps. This process is going to change where there's basically just one step to set up your domain. So it's going to be a lot easier within the next couple of days. Tercius here had a question. When will the people for South Africa that bought the funnel hack course get a payment gateway that works? So right now you have the option of payment gateways. You have Stripe, BlueSnap, EasyPay Direct, NMI, or Recurly. I'm not sure if any of those are, any of those will work in South Africa. NMI and EasyPay Direct, you could reach out, because with either one of those, you set up your own merchant account. So you set up your own merchant account, and then you connect it to the payment gateway. So I don't think. Let me check here. Let's see with NMI if they have any restrictions on countries. Let's see. I'm not even sure if they'll have it here. Because really, this is the gateway, and then it's just the merchant account that you would connect to the gateway, and the merchant account is really the one that's usually has the higher restrictions. You can use PayPal. It's not directly integrated with the order pages, but you can use PayPal as well. Okay, so after a person registers in a funnel and the info goes to ActionX, does ActionX become a CRM? It's more marketing automation than CRM. I mean, when I think CRM, I think of something like Salesforce, where task-based type things, where someone logs in and they have tasks and they need to make calls and things like that. But ActionX is marketing automation, so emails, texts, things like that. You can go in and view contact details. It's going to pull in their social details, things like that. So I would say more marketing automation than CRM. Mike is asking, is the domain set up for ordinary ClickFunnels customers? Yeah, anybody with a ClickFunnels account can use their own custom domain. And like I was saying earlier, within the next couple of days, it's going to get a lot easier. So if you've been struggling with setting up, I know currently custom domain setup is it's tricky. You're dealing with DNS records. I remember back before I even understood DNS records, like I freaked out about DNS records, and so it can be kind of a scary thing. Because you're not sure if you're going to break something, you're going to take down the internet or whatever. DNS records can be kind of a scary thing when you don't fully understand them, and if you're not technical, it's difficult. But the domain process is going to be very, very easy very soon. So it'll just require copying one CNAME record from ClickFunnels over to your domain registrar, and that's it. You'll get all the benefits of Cloudflare. You won't have to set up a Cloudflare account, things like that. So, yeah, Tertius, with PayPal, you can't use the one-click upsells. That's correct. All right, so yeah, so here's a question. I set myself up as an affiliate. How do I promote ClickFunnels to my clients? So, I mean, there is a lot of strategy involved with that one. I mean, you could take a look at what's, different people are doing. There's people that do content, they write blog posts about ClickFunnels and the benefits. And, one of the top affiliates for a long time had the top rated post. It was like ClickFunnels versus lead pages. And that just got a ton of traffic to it. And so content is one way that people do it. If you have existing clients, if you build funnels for people, you're marketing, you set up marketing for clients, then you can refer them to sign up for ClickFunnels. So there's a lot of different things that you can do. I've seen people who have, they offer, their own ebook, and then people get that ebook as a download, and then in the ebook, they have links to ClickFunnels and things like that. So there's a lot of different things. I'd recommend checking out the Affiliate Bootcamp. It has a lot of good information in there and takes you through, the whole process and gives you share funnels and everything like that too. Sally's asking, can I point to PayPal? I want to offer PayPal credit as an option. Yeah, so I think with PayPal credit, you have to get verified with PayPal to offer PayPal credit, and then you get like a banner that you can embed right on the page. And so it's like a code snippet that you would just embed right on the page using the custom HTML element. And that's all you would need to do. So you could have an order form that accepts Stripe, or you can have the PayPal banner below if they want to do PayPal credit. Okay, so if I have a client that wants to buy ClickFunnels and I want to sign them up through me, how do I do that? So go to Account and then click on Affiliates. There we go. And then you're going to actually, so the first one here is the CF goes viral. You can share that one, but I would actually go to this one here. This is the one you want, where it says ClickFunnels Affiliate Center. You click on the blue button above. So click on that. And then scroll down. Well, actually, first off, make sure that we have a tax form for you. So you click this button here, and that'll walk you through the whole process. So you have to set up your, let's see. There we go. So you go to your profile here, and then you add your PayPal email. You can select PayPal or check, update those settings. And then what you're going to do is you click on this tax form selection page. And if you're in the US, you submit a W-9. If you're international, you would submit the W-8 BEN. If you're an international entity, like an international corporation, then you do this one here. So you would submit, and this is all digital. So if you click on that, you actually fill this all out digitally, and that's it. You don't have to print anything off. Don't scan it. Don't email it. You just submit it here. And then the other thing is you click, oh yeah, so you already clicked here. So you're in here, then scroll down, and you want to get your links. So you can send them the free 14-day trial link, and you just send them this link. And when they use that link to sign up, they'll be credited to you as the ClickFunnels affiliate. So that's it. You just send them the link that has your affiliate ID, and they sign up using that link, and you're good. Let's see. Sally was following up. So the embed spot is easy to find. Yeah, so when you go into the page editor never wants to load for me on these webinars. I don't know why. It's the live stream or something like that. But when you go into the editor, there's an element called a custom HTML JS. You add that to the page, and then you click on the settings for that, and there's a spot where you paste your embed code, and that's where you would put that embed code for the PayPal banner. Let's see. We got some questions over here on Facebook. Get to these here, and I'll get back to the ones in Zoom. Donna is asking, do you have a video on creating a landing page and website? Yeah, so I mean, there's what I would recommend doing. There's actually here. Let me share this with you guys. This QA resources document. I'll add this to the Zoom chat as well. This has links here, and the links that you're going to want are you're going to want the Ignite Your Funnel registration and this Getting Started series. So these two links here, these are going to be where you learn to use ClickFunnels. So I would recommend checking these both out. You should be getting the Ignite Your Funnel emails. If not, you can register to receive them here. You can also go, let's see here. You can also go to igniteyourfunnel.com/day1, and that'll take you to the first day, or maybe not. Hold on. Let's Ignite Your Funnel. Is that link not working anymore? That might not. Oh, you know what? I spelled it wrong. That's why. You gotta make sure you spell the links right. So we do day 1. There we go. And this is day 1 of the training. And then if you want to skip ahead, you can actually just go, you change the URL to day 2, day 3, and so on. And there's actually 21 days, so you can go through that training as quick as you want. But those are the best places to get started. And then, as far as if you have questions after that, I mean, setting up your own page, best thing to do is just you add a new funnel. If you're doing a landing page or an opt-in page, do the collect emails for your goal here. Give it a name. And then you can select a template here. So you select the template that you want, it creates the page, and then you can go in and edit the content. Let's see. Dan is asking, once the new custom domain system goes live, are we better off switching all of our existing domains over to the new system? The short answer would be yes, but it might be a pain to do that because you're going to get a lot more. Basically, we're going through. Basically everyone is getting like a premium Cloudflare account through us, and so yes, you would get more benefits by doing so, but I just actually, you know what? You might not even need to mess with it. You might not even need to do anything because, like, for example, when you set up the domain, you can still have your domain in Cloudflare. So you know what? Let me find out about that for sure, Dan, because it's kind of like it's kind of weird, but basically, like, when you set up your own domain, like you have your, your registrar or whatever, right? And right now you have to change your name servers, but really all you'll have to do is add a CNAME record is all you're going to have to do. So if you're already using Cloudflare, it's almost like you got your registrar, and then it's going to Cloudflare, and then it would basically be going through our Cloudflare at that point. So it's almost like double Cloudflare. So I don't even think you would need to, actually. I know that engineers have considered that as a possibility just because that's how the setup has been up until now. But I don't think I don't think you would need to. So let me find out about that for sure. But yeah, I don't think that you'll need to actually do anything, and you should probably still receive all the benefits. If not, then we'll let you know. And let's see, Alex is asking, why can we only have a few Stripe accounts integrated with our account? Ideally, you'd allow your customers to have as many Stripe accounts as possible. It's primarily because it's they're not agency accounts, so limiting that limits the ability for you to sign up for one account and then run all of your client accounts through your own account, which is actually against their terms of service. So that's the primary reason. John's asking, why is it that after I run a test email, when I go to preview the email remains shown? Does that mean my funnel is not working? Not sure what you mean, John. Where are you at in the app? Are you sending a broadcast email or in a funnel? Give me a little bit more info on that. You're in a sales funnel, and so you have the email set up on the automations. Is that the case? So like if I'm in a funnel here, this is a sales funnel. I go to automations. So you have like an email here. Is that what you're doing there? So after you run a test email, when you go to preview, the email remains shown. Oh, I think I know what you mean, on the opt-in page, right? So like when you get to the page here, like there's an email address already populated in the form field. Is that what you're saying? Oh, that just means it's cached. So when you test your funnels, test in an incognito window. So what I like to do is I right-click this little arrow right here and open in an incognito window, and then nothing gets cached in my browser. And so, yeah, do an incognito window when you test. That doesn't mean anything if you're still seeing it there. It just means it's cached in the browser. It's not going to be for, it's not going to be for your users. It's not going to be there. All right, I'm going to go back to Zoom here really quick and get some of these questions. Constance is asking, I want to create a campaign for the offline businesses. I have created a squeeze page which delivers an email to them for the download link. Then when they click the download link, it brings them back to a lead magnet and sales page with ClickFunnels. Do I create two separate funnels, or can I create the sequence of one funnel? So, okay, so basically you have a squeeze page right here where they're opting in, and then that's going to take them to a thank you page automatically, but you're also sending them an email which has a download link. One thing you could do, so they opt in, they would go to a thank you page. So you have your squeeze page, opt-in funnel, and then you can send them a link in the email. And then if you want to take them back to a page, you could take them to a separate page where you're delivering the download. That's not an email. That's supposed to be a page there. You could do it that way, or you could put the download link on your thank you page here as well. So, there's a couple of ways that you can do that. I would just do it. Honestly, I would keep it simple. I would add it to the thank you page, really, and then you could also send them an email with the link, and then you could link back to the thank you page from that email. So you have two pages and an email, and that'd be pretty simple. And that would just be in one funnel. So someone's asking here, where can I find more information about your ClickFunnels accreditation? How much does it cost? I think, let me see, CF Serve. I'm not sure if it's being offered right now, but if you go to CF Certified, oh yeah, enrollment is closed. So it's actually closed right now. But yeah, it's cfcertified.com. But that's all the information on there. So the enrollment is actually closed for that now. Mike is asking, I'm using Stripe in test mode. Can I test my funnels, or does it deliver? And does it deliver to the fulfillment emails as well, just like a live order? How do I make Stripe go live? So yeah, when you test your funnel, you go to settings, and then put it in test mode right here. Save. And then you can run through. Once again, I like to test in an incognito window, just so that nothing is cached in the browser. So I can opt in. And then here's the test page. You use the test number. It's actually, oh, where is that? Maybe I didn't, maybe test mode didn't trigger yet. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I might not have any products. I might have deleted my products in this funnel. Yep, that's why. But yeah, so anyways, then you put it in test mode. Then once you're ready to go live, you just go back to settings and then make sure, I had test mode on. That was the problem. I had test mode on already. So just make sure when you go live, you turn test mode off and your funnel's live and ready to go. Let's see, someone here is asking, I'm not sure why, but we can only see half of the screen being shown and the left side is blank. You know, I'm looking at the Facebook live video and it's showing the whole screen. So I'm not sure if anyone else is having the same problem or not. Maybe leave the Zoom webinar and rejoin. Might be an issue with Zoom on your end. But I'm seeing the video on Facebook just fine, so I'm not sure there. So I'm saying the screen looks normal. Sure, CSC's full screen. Yeah, it could be view options, different kinds of things with Zoom. Zoom takes a little bit of getting used to when you first use it. I didn't actually really like Zoom when I first started using it. It was kind of awkward, but I actually really like it a lot now. Ryan's asking, I was wondering why the $97 a month plan has such limited amounts, 20 funnels. Is there plans to bump that up in the future? I don't think so. And once again, that goes back to kind of the same answer about Stripe accounts that someone was asking before. And someone else had another question here, if I can find it. Paul on Facebook had a question. I have an agency in the UK and want to offer funnel services to my clients. Can I run everything under my account, or would each client have to sign up for their own account? So yeah, it's against our terms of service to run client funnels in your own account. So each client has to have their own account. That's why there are limits on certain plans. Well, actually, there's different limits on each plan, but that's why is, to prevent agencies and things like that from running client accounts from their account. Mike is asking, would a funnel test trigger the fulfillment emails and email sequences? Yes, it would. However, I would recommend that when you test, use a unique email address. So I have a text expander app. It's actually called Alfred on Mac. It's like a productivity app, but it has like a text expander function. And so I type in that, and then it gives me an email address here with this little timestamp so that I can actually see when I've tested that email. So each one of these emails, so this one shows, 1434:16, right? So 2:34 and 16 seconds. If I were to do this again, it gives me a different timestamp, so that way I can see when all my tests went through. So I set that up in my text expander app. And with a Gmail address, you don't have to do something as extensive. Like you could just do +1 for each test, or for one test, and then 2, 3, 4. So for each test, you're using like a unique email address. Because if you use the same email address, the emails aren't going to trigger again because they've already been sent. So then that's intentional so that emails don't duplicate. The fulfillment emails should still trigger, but like an email sequence wouldn't trigger multiple times with the same email address. Isidro's asking, is 100 Days to Retire still available? Yeah, so that's just affiliatebootcamp.com. So if you go to affiliatebootcamp.com, you can sign up there for free, and you get training on promoting ClickFunnels as an affiliate. So back to Facebook here, we had a few questions. Marco had a question here. Why was the filter removed on ActionX pertaining to not opening an email or not clicking an email? The button existed on your most recent ActionX training video Q&A, has since been removed. It's a very helpful filter. Yeah, so it was removed to optimize the database. So the plan was to bring that back eventually. I don't have a time frame as to when, but it was just so that they were making database improvements and things like that. And so there's just some different optimizations going on. So that could come back. I'm not sure when, but yeah, let me see here. Jodine says, I have a picture I sent to you on your live. So I don't see a picture from you here in the comments. I'm not sure if it actually lets you upload comments. Unless it's a link, like a Dropbox link or a screencast link or something. Let's see. John is asking, is there a good example that can be hacked? Want to sell ClickFunnels, but finding it hard to find other ads I can funnel hack. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people will use like similar web, to find different things. But I don't want to go to the ClickFunnels website. I just wanted to go, like, if I did a search for ClickFunnels, I mean, you can see, here's some ads. This is one of our ads. Here's someone else's ad for ClickFunnels training, apparently. They've got some Google ads going. So let's see, here's some other ads. Funnel experts, done for you ClickFunnels. PDF ClickFunnels guide. So there's a few different ads there. And I mean, it looks more like ClickFunnels training in some cases. This PDF ClickFunnels guide, they might be promoting ClickFunnels as an affiliate. But yeah, I'm not certain on that. So ads, it's a good question. There was a site that I found, and I can't remember. It was like a site where you could basically search Facebook ads, and I posted it in the ClickFunnels group. This was like months ago, and I can't remember what happened to it. But there's different sites that will let you search Facebook ads too. So maybe you could look into that. Like search database of Facebook ads. Ad espresso. So 58,000 ad examples. You don't necessarily have to find, ClickFunnels ads specifically. There is a ClickFunnels ad from ClickFunnels. Lots of these are ClickFunnels links. That's a ClickFunnels ad, ClickFunnels ad, ClickFunnels ad, perfect funnel system. So, I mean, there's one ad espresso. AdFox, I think this was it. Maybe not. I don't remember. I don't want to sign up for this. Well, yeah. But anyway. I don't think that was it. There was a website though. Let me see. Connectio. Oh, it was this one right here, addicted.io, but now they're shut down apparently. So, yeah, so that was the link that I had shared previously, but that's not going to do anyone any good. So, I mean, you can just search for different places to search Facebook ads is what I would do. Another question here in Zoom. If I ask for name, phone number, and email in the registration, will it cause less registrants than if I don't ask for a phone number? You know, I think traditionally, yes, you know, more data that you ask for up front can potentially result in a lower conversion, but I've heard people say that asking for phone number and name actually gave them better conversions, you know, so quality over quantity, things like that. So it entirely depends. If all you want is email addresses, you know, just ask for email addresses. Scotty's asking here, is it simply a matter of clicking live after we finish our funnel to have it working and ready to go? You know, you just really just make sure that test mode is off. Your funnel's already live when you launch it. And I guess like this is, I don't think you guys have this new feature here, but this is a new launch checklist that will be available soon. And you can see, you know, if your pages are set up and things like that, if your products are set up and all that kind of stuff. So that'll help you. But yeah, I mean, really, like when you first create a funnel, like I'll show you, like I can create a funnel here, just demo funnel. So this is a brand new funnel. I'm going to select a template. Here's the link. And I'm going to open this in an incognito window. So I'm not logged into my ClickFunnels account here or anything. This page is live. Like it's immediately live when you create the page. So there's nothing you have to do to publish it. You just have to update it, right? So, I mean, the page is live. Obviously, you're not going to just publish a template like this, right? You're going to update it with all your own info. But yeah, I mean, there's not a publish button. So John is asking, to get paid, will you need to complete tax forms or can you still get paid? No, you have to complete the tax forms. You can still earn commissions if you haven't completed the tax forms, but you won't get paid out. So, and there is a 30-day cooling off period on commissions anyway. So Ara is asking, what does published and update mean? Not sure what you're referring to there. Juanita is asking, is there a comprehensive source to learn everything about Actionetics to get the best use from the system? So, I mean, there's information in the docs and it's more technical type stuff. So like if you go to the docs, oh, that's not it. Let's go to docs.clickfunnels.com. And there's a whole section on Actionetics. However, this is, you know, kind of like how to do specific things in Actionetics, right? Like what's the action score, how to import contacts. So I mean, you can go through all of these articles and you'd get a pretty good idea of how to use Actionetics. But if you want to understand like more like the strategy, there's this, Russell set up this page here called followupfunnels.com. And if you go here, it's actually his presentation from this year's Funnel Hacking Live about follow-up funnels. It's an hour and 12 minutes. It is amazing. Like this is one of my favorite presentations from Funnel Hacking Live. And then you click here. If you have the Actionetics, if you have an Edison Suite account already, you click here and it'll tell you that you're all in or not, or it takes you here actually, and then you have to click here to go all in. I'm getting this because my account's a demo account, and so I can't actually upgrade this account. If you already have the Edison suite, you won't see this. You'll get taken to the I'm All In page. If you're on the $97 plan, you'll see this, but you can upgrade your account here, get access to ActionX, and then you also get 15 ActionX share funnels. So 15 action funnels that are already set up, and that is helpful to learn how to use action funnels as well. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Dan is asking, is the funnel cookbook available yet? Very, very soon, but not yet. We're working on so much stuff this week. We got our viral video launch this Friday, and launching, the funnel cookbook, some new onboarding training, new custom domains, like so much cool stuff happening. So it's really exciting around here. We also got our FAT event happening right now at the ClickFunnels office on the other side. So tons of stuff happening right now. 30-day cooling off period is when you earn a commission, it doesn't get paid out for 30 days. And so then that's for refunds. So Isidro is asking, is there one-on-one coaching for affiliate bootcamp? We don't have any one-on-one coaching for affiliate bootcamp specifically. We do have our ClickStart program that walks you through the technical implementation of ClickFunnels and getting everything set up. So that could work if you want. If you can do that, focus on promoting as an affiliate. However, there's probably other trainings out there for one-on-one coaching. You could post in our Facebook group, say, hey, I'm looking for a coach, to help me with affiliate stuff. So I would recommend posting there. Just really, make sure you vet those people pretty well, but we don't have any official affiliate bootcamp coaches. The ClickStart program, you get 5 one-on-one 1-hour sessions, and it also includes 6 months of the Edison suite free. So it's a pretty cool program. If you want the link for ClickStart, I can add that here. There's a demo that you can go watch. Let me add this link again for the QA resources. Got a few people asking for that as well. I'm actually going to pin this one to the top on Facebook. And then there's the link again in Zoom. So there's 2 links there. One for ClickStart. Should probably actually add the ClickStart link here as well. That's all right. Ara is asking, the funnel you just showed has it on the right side, publishing, and then when you click it takes you to update the funnel. Oh, okay. So when you're in your funnel here, so yeah, publishing tab. This is just settings. So change your funnel name, the path. You have some different options. Add to Facebook is a Facebook page. It's a tab in your Facebook page. Personally, I don't like doing that because tabs don't show up on mobile. You can download the HTML. I recommend just doing a custom domain. So just a few different options here. But these are just settings. This isn't where you actually go to publish your page. I can see how that would be confusing, though. And then, so yeah, your funnel is live when you create it, but you do have to run traffic somehow. So you create a blog post, Dream 100, paid traffic, different things like that. Let's see. Shirley's asking, do we need to insert privacy and regulation links in a new funnel? Yeah, typically, if you're going to be running ads especially, you would want to do that. Okay, someone's saying, I bought the 6-month package. Does it include the 5 1-hour sessions? It does not, actually. It's a separate package. But if you go to that link, they'll, I think they have a deal if you already have the Funnel Hacks package. Celia is asking if the recording is going to be posted. Yeah, it's actually, if you're on Facebook, it's actually just the URL of the Facebook video. You can rewatch it after it's done. Mike is asking, can you put Russell's funnel link in the QA? Are you talking about the follow-up funnels link, this one here? Or which funnel are you referring to? Let's see if there's any other questions. I'm actually out of time. Didn't even realize that. See if there's any questions that I missed here. I don't see them. All right, Mike got it. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to call it a day then. I will be back tomorrow. And you guys have a great evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.